Okay, we do appear to be live. Sorry that I'm not, into the game yet. I wanted to check through the store or through the workshop, and there were a couple of things that I wanted to get. One of which had about 50 bajillion dependencies. So yeah. But anyway, I just got that finished up. So now we will be going as soon as the game itself loads. Um, but yeah, once I do, I said after this, I'm probably going to be doing a Cities Skylines play. Oh, also I'm going to need to turn on the music. But anyway, after this, I'm going to be doing a Cities Skylines playthrough. But to get back to another modded Transport Fever 2, I'm going to have a lot of other stuff for it. But anyway, I'm going to finish shuffling this stuff around. But yeah. Look, oh yeah, I need a little bit more here to have it actually fully display the comments. Yeah, and I am fully aware that my setup is a bit on the janky side, but as I do more with this, I will eventually have a better setup. Come on. Yeah, the biggest issue is that I'm just doing pure window or screen sharing rather than sharing a single window. No, this is fine. We'll just leave this here. If it's not going to cooperate, it's not going to cooperate. I told this to go away, but it hasn't yet. Close the there you go. But yeah. But yeah, anyway, so yeah, yeah, right now, as we're continuing with that achievement playthrough map. At some point I need to go through and double check on the achievements to see, what different specialized things I need to do. And there are definitely a few achievements that I could have, rushed and gotten already that I haven't yet. But I think I am gonna get them, fairly organically. I said, the main reason for this playthrough is, unlike most of my other ones, is not to have a pretty or even remotely realistic map. It's just a pure, it's an achievement grab basically. I got sick and tired of not having even the most basic of achievements, and so running a map in order to get all of the achievements, or at least as many as I can in one go. Like, I might, do like maps for specific achievements on my own time, because I definitely am not, I don't know. I definitely am, starting, not like sick and tired of Transport Fever 2, but a little tired of it. And I definitely think that I will, now that I have a official copy of Cities Skylines, I will, be doing that for my next series. Anyway. Yeah, now that it's loaded, it'll actually move. Okay. So anyway, is the date? Yep, the date is running. Game is running. We have some money. Yeah, we had been done a bit of stuff up here. Yeah, that's just shuttling that down into this. Okay, so yeah, that's where we were. I think the last thing we were doing was trying to rate balance some stuff, which I don't remember if I was going to take the time to do that offline or not, but obviously I haven't, so it doesn't matter whether I had or not. Yeah, let's get another signal in there. That's going to cause problems inevitably. Having trains stuck way back there on the main line. Yeah, no, we want them to pull off as quick as possible. Surprised they didn't catch that sooner. But anyway, let's see. So, yeah, we're bringing in a coal from there, an iron from there, and at some point we'll bring in that coal and that iron, I believe. Yeah. Ooh, that actually could be a. I just had a thought for something that we might be able to do. Let's see. Oop, sorry, I'm hitting the wrong buttons. We'd probably have to either truck it in the last little bit or put, yet another bit of station stuff in here. But if we could get a train that would basically take the grain train and have it then pick up the iron ore from there and stop off here on the way back, then we could up the rate on that. And actually, no, because if we were running the iron up, then it would need a rate of 400 anyway going that way. And so then we could also combine that with the stone train like I was originally going to do. And then we could just truck from there in. Yeah, that would actually work out very well. So yeah, see, I think if we're actually going to have a truck line using this, we'll want to install a bridge going over that. Yeah, because the station will have to be like up, the drop-off will have to be like up here somewhere. I might even just drop off directly into it. So, but yeah, let's try that. I'm gonna try that. So yeah, we want a large country road for them to put the drop-off on so that they'll turn around nicer. See, we're gonna just have that sticking out there, and theoretically that should connect. Although just to be on the safe side, actually, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna run a small road from here. Okay, not from there up, from there down, I guess. Yeah, because we need to get that junction in, and then I'll connect this up over. Oop, no, we don't want straight. We want curvy, please. But yeah, and then we want to curve through here if we can squeeze it through somehow, and then we can put our oh yeah, because the signals are there. But yeah, and then we can put our little turn off for the drop off of this road. And actually, let's go ahead and make this the medium road rather than the small one. Just because better to have it upgraded now than to have to upgrade it later. I mean, we can't upgrade that bit, of course, but eventually we'll want that slightly bigger road, and then we'll have the really big one just because I find that looks much, much better for the drop-off itself. And we'll just have this, like, actually we could just connect this directly if I wanted to, but I don't think I do. No, actually, yeah, whatever, let's do it. Yeah, and then but I do want this to continue across, and actually since we're doing that, we can downgrade that bit there that our trucks won't be using to the thinner road as well. So yeah, that'll do, and then I'll want a bridge over the tracks here. Do I want to? I don't think. Can I even get a Oh no, since I have a spot there to drop a thing, it should be fine. Let's see though. So yeah, we'll want to build. Sorry, period is up, not comma. And we'll want to go just straight across there. Oh, that's so much nicer than most of the bridges come out. Like, I don't know. I wish it was easier to get it to do this where it'll, arch over, arch over. I mean, it still has the, annoying flat topped arch thing that I hate about the Transport Fever 2 bridges, but it's so much nicer than, most of the bridges come out. And then that's just going to dip down like that. Although I do want it to be as a curvy instead of straight. So yeah, I mean, we need to come out decently far so that it's a fairly reasonable slope. Well, actually, no, I'm actually going to do this differently. I want this to be to be humpbacked. Actually, that's kind of nice because if I do that, then it'll be embankment on the sides, and if I actually this will come out even better because if I arch it really aggressively like that, right? So that gives us our central pillar with a very aggressive arch over the top. But then what I do is I take out both ends. We have that very short, very heavily arched section. And then we come here going out, just letting it go, right the way down. And I very carefully go just far enough to get the pillar. I mean, it becomes like a funky shaped arch, but it's an arch nonetheless. And that'll also make it be coming down quicker, so we need to have less total embankment road on the other side. And if we do the same here and squeeze it just over the top, and then now on both sides, we just, although I don't want to duck, well, for this one, I might have to duck out and come back in, or actually, no, I can, instead of doing it that way, what I think I'm going to do, I need to remember to not hit buttons after, but yeah, I think what I'm going to do is actually bring this down to there, and then put a road coming off over to there. And then I'll just reconnect this bit in, also curving a bit. Just have, I mean, we could do, actually, yeah, that's not too bad, I don't think. I mean, it is, yeah, I mean, this is, a very steep bridge. In fact, I probably could have done with making it a bit lower to the ground. But actually, yeah, no, we're going to redo this bridge a bit lower to the ground. I'm not liking it very much as is. Yeah, I'm gonna do the same thing that I did before, but instead of bringing it up 3, I'm only gonna bring it up 2 and rely on the archway to give me the rest. Ooh, that's not what I wanted at all, though. Well, that's interesting. I mean, it's giving me the pillar there. I just need to come here until it gives a... Well, really, since the only thing that I actually care about on this is that middle section, I'm going to delete the rest. Just, no, I think we're just not going to arch it as aggressively. We're just going to still... Although, actually, if I brought the land down there a little bit, that would help. Yeah, we're going to bring the... I know, considering I said this is, just an achievement run, and I'm not planning on, doing a lot of the pretties I usually do, but I'm still, I don't know. I like having this opportunity to, experiment with making, actually nice bridges, because it's astonishingly hard to do making nice bridges in this game. Yeah, I'm going to run this across. And hopefully this, yeah, there we go. And it doesn't matter that either end isn't putting the pillars down, because with it arched like that, we can then delete those two. And now bring it down. Ooh. Now we need to arch it a bit more than that. We can't arch it the minimum amount. Let's try. Firstly, we want it to stay level. Then let's arch it. Let's see. I want it to. Ooh, that's very funky looking though. Yeah, there we go. So that's that middle section there is all we really care about. We want that to look good and to be at a reasonable elevation above the ground, which I think that'll do. And then we'll see how that comes out. Nah, yeah, I think we do just have to make it, ridiculously tall to get this to go in the way I want it to, which is annoying, but no, I want to get out of that mode. Did I put it? Yeah, I put it too close. No, we're gonna just come out a little bit. Give me a bit more room. And we'll arch it all the way up like that. Yeah, and that'll be fine, I guess. If I can, there we go, get it to not pillar collision. And then I'm going to do the same thing I did before. I'm just going to rip off the ends there so that it can come down much quicker. And I'm actually going to, as I believe the tracks are a little bit wider than the thin road here, so I'm going to do this side first and then try and mirror it in length rather than just making it, just barely drop the pillar. I mean, that looks, half decent. I mean, it's not perfect, but I don't know. It's a. Oh no! What are you doing? No, that's not what I wanted, and you know it. Yeah, it's just breaking super hard now. Hmm. Yeah, I know. I'm just spending a really long time messing about with this ruddy bridge, but you know, I'm just gonna not arch it as aggressively, and then I'm gonna leave it with the Yeah, we're just gonna go up 3 and put just barely enough arch that it goes over the tracks and gives me all 3 pillars like that. Yeah, that'll do. That definitely looks a bit better than having the, totally flat bridge. And then that goes into there. And this comes in over here where it looks decent. And then now we can run our trucks over. Actually, I'm going to see, can I upgrade that to be the faster road? Then they'll take. Ooh, it flattens it out. Why would you do that? No. Okay, I guess I'm going to have to redo this again. I really shouldn't be bothering with all of this, considering this is basically an achievement run type map. Yeah, I need to get this a little further out so it'll actually drop the pillar, apparently. There you go. That's fine. That's fine. Put it in before you spend even more time messing about with this. Okay, apparently it is going to insist on flattening it, and I'm going to have to redo it, and hopefully it'll actually give me my 3 pillars like I want. Actually, you know what? If I arch this heavily enough, that'll be fine. Yeah, it actually doesn't look too bad having it with a single pillar, so long as it's, you know, decently arched. Yeah, I'll take it. Fever 2 is just getting nice stone arch bridges is hard in this game. Anyway though, yeah, we're gonna be now we're gonna be dropping off iron here, which means that I'm gonna need a road thing picking up from here. I could just put a piece going across the track, but I think it's gonna be nicer if I just put in a little piece of platform there with a building on it. And we'll do a medium building so it looks nice. And we'll have our road. Just doing that. And I'm also going to go ahead and just upgrade this, because since we are actually going to be running trucks on it, and they're eventually going to be fast enough to need the slightly bigger roads, we're just going to do that. And then we need our truck stop. Only one platform, but we want it the full 30. In fact, we'll probably eventually have it even longer, so I'm going to put it in like this, I guess. It doesn't look that good, though. Let's see. That should give me a decent bit of expansion room if I need it, which I probably will. Anyway, yeah, let's then put our unload stop just right out there. That'll force them to use the outer lane to turn around, which is it's a much nicer turn radius than the inner. That's why I like to use those big roads for these sorts of things. In fact, ideally, what I want to do is this. We'll put in, we'll break it like that, and then downgrade that bit so that it's very clearly just, you know, right there at the end, it's a little cul-de-sac. But yeah, anyway, that now we need a new line from there, there, and on that new line, yeah, honestly, this line has way too many vehicles, so we can probably steal, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14 vehicles from this line, say. Yeah, line 4 has, oh wow, yeah. Let's just take 10. Or apparently that's 18 already, so we'll just unselect a few of them. There we go. 12 vehicles onto the new line. There we go. And they're already pretty close too, so, or at least most of the vehicles on this line are. Some of them are, you know, off over here. Not many though. It looks like they're all queued up. Did this stop producing for some reason? Oh yeah, this is not getting nearly enough planks. What's happened to my planks delivery? Oh wow, yeah, that is so far under rate. Oops. I don't think I can clone. No, I can't clone both of them, but I can at least clone one of them. Hope. No, not even enough money for that. Okay, how expensive is this? Ooh, 5.8 mil. Ooh, geez. Yeah, that would explain, though, why those were backing up so bad. Is because we were, not delivering nearly enough planks. Unfortunately, I said I can't just. Well, I can't. Excuse me. I can speed up the game, though. That'll help. Yeah, and actually, since those vehicles actually probably do need to be on line 4, I'll go ahead and put them back on it. And yeah, because I'm not gonna bother setting up that thing until we actually have the lines that we've got running decently. Yeah, because that is a lot of planks just sitting there being wasted. Okay. Let's see. We got 3 terminals there. What was the third one going to be for? I think fuel maybe. Yeah, I know that that I had a specific thing I wanted the third terminal for. That doesn't connect up to the fuel quite. Although those trucks going back and forth actually could. No, they couldn't pick up because that's just a drop off. But I think that is what I was. No, because the fuel only goes down there. What was I going to use that for? Machines, maybe? No, because that would just go straight across, and that doesn't need to go up to that town or to that town. Hmm. I hate it when I do stuff like that. Just have a plan for something, and then I'm gone for a week and I forget what it is. Oh, that would probably be at the farm there. Yeah, that third platform is probably going to be for the farm. I'll need to probably truck it or train it into the station from over around there, but yeah, that's what that's going to be for. No, glad I got that sorted out. Or it could be for that. What I was going to use to run that up. Although since I'd probably be dropping off from the farm there and I'd be dropping that off there as a transfer, I could just run both of them on one train. They do use the same kind of car. Ooh, wow, we've lost all of our money. Why has the railroad suddenly become unprofitable? Something is very broken. Okay, line 21, what's your problem? Okay, so line 21 is taking the refined oil all the way up to there and back. Judging by that, they aren't getting enough refined oil there. So what? And line 16 does drop it off there for them. It probably is just that these guys are a bit. Oh yeah, these guys are extremely overrate right now. Either that or we're just not getting enough crude oil in here. Yeah, we're not getting enough crude oil in. Okay. So yeah, that's where our system's broke right now is actually what we can do is because we've got 2 trains here and clearly until we get more crude oil in, only one is needed. So we can take one of those and move it to line 16. Yeah, that puts one of the larger trains on this line. So let's pull up the oop, we got a issue. Just a minute, game. Okay, so we need to. Okay, so train 25 here. Okay, so you need to finish your delivery for line 21. And then when you're on the way back, I'll swap you over. Although it deleted whatever was in your stuff, but yeah, it's very clear that until we get more crude oil going into the refinery, we don't need nearly that much capacity on line 21 here. So now that you're going to be on your way back, you're going to flip and go straight onto line 16. So anyway, as I was saying, that we want to pull up one of these and one of these and make sure that they're matched in terms of power to weight ratio, or just their acceleration. Really, we can just check that. So they are flat 50 in 92 seconds, and power rating 50 in 90 seconds. So yeah, they're matched well enough that it's fine. And the new train is actually slightly faster. So yeah, that is fine. Just we're going to have, only one train running the refined oil and an additional train running the crude oil in. Yeah, because this line is going to need like at least rate 400, and even with that, it's not there. So yeah, that's definitely where the problem is. Because yeah, and this leveled up too, which is making it even worse. Yeah, this leveled up, so now this is consuming, or trying to consume, 200. And the plastics is trying to consume 100. And so this needs to be able to ship out 300, but it's only receiving enough to produce 200, which should be receiving. Oh, I'll bet you this is, yeah, and this has decreased its shipment too, rebalancing with the other two. This is only trying to ship a little over 200. I was hoping, I mean, this in the long run, this will be more profitable. What are you doing here? Why are you up there? Why? Just why? Okay, so this is trying to go from there to there, and then to there on the way back. Just why? No, you should be going through. That's a through track, you stupid game. What is the game even trying to do here? So we want this coming in on number 3. Okay, is that like not actually connected? No, that's connected. Oh, is there no crossover over here? I'll bet you I missed a double slip. Yep, I missed a double slip. That would also probably be part of what was breaking our system. Is that, yeah, line 12 was just complete. Yeah, there we go. Amazing how well things work when they actually don't, take a massive detour. And I'll bet you that's going to very rapidly up the rate on this line too. Now that it's not, going stupidly out of its way. And that'll bring the steel in, and that'll really start upping our profits by, a significant margin. and that'll no longer have those planks trains clogging this area up, which will just make everything run smoother. Oh yeah, that'll really help. Yeah, that'll do much better. I mean, it's going to take us a little while to recover from those losses, but while we're waiting, let's see. Yeah, and this is already improving by a lot now that it's only running a single train. And I mean, even, yeah, it's only got a rate of 60, and that'll need to go up as time goes on. But it's good for now. And then, let's see, this is the grain train, which it's actually under rate slightly, but it's losing us money, probably just because it's slow trains only moving goods one way. And that'll get fixed when I combine it. Same with this. If I combine all of that stuff up and add the iron ore into it, because as it is, it's not worth it. It's only bringing half the rate back and going it's all that distance without doing anything. But once it's delivering iron ore to there, stone to there, and then half full coming back, that'll make it a lot more worthwhile. Let's see. Yeah, and that's about to be expected. Honestly, it's a you know, long distance trucking is never worthwhile in the early game. That's just there to keep that producing, and it's not losing us that much. Let's see, line 8. Where is line 8? Okay, that's one of the drop-offs here. So yeah, the fact that that's losing us money isn't too big of a deal, although we probably could do with moving a couple of trucks off of line 8 and onto whatever. Let's see, which is the same. Yeah, this is the other line in this area. So yeah, neither of those are particularly profitable right now. But yeah, we're doing much better though in terms of line by line profitability. Let's see. Let's check the rate for these guys real quick. 408, that's fine. There's a bunch of backlog here, but that'll slowly clear. They are slightly over rate, even if it's only by, 8 units per cycle. They are over rate and will therefore gradually deal with backlog. Let's see, this line is over rate. That'll do. Yeah, and it looks like that grain line is actually a bit under rate, the train one. Yeah. So, but as once we're shipping the iron ore up, and I'll get the line in place for that. I just won't put anything on it. Let's see, we could potentially drop off at that, but I think I'm going to put in a separate state drop-off station, and I'm going to do now. Let's put it in as an actual buildings type station. So yeah, yeah. Sorry. It is genuinely amazing how quickly you can forget which key combinations do what. Yeah, we'll need to run from there, between there and over here, which I'm going to just put this in like up here and then run a road connection in. Come on. There we go. And then we need just a, minimum size street connection up to there. We'll need to do it in 2 sections though. Although maybe not if I can get that to go at a better angle. Yeah, there we go. Just run right in. And that's not too bad. And that'll definitely get it hooked up. And then we'll put the line in, but I'm not going to put any vehicles on it yet. And Eventually, I'm probably going to have a train line from here to here that's going to run both the grain and the iron, but for now, I'm just going to put in one there real quick. Ooh, did I use... Oh, no. No, it's just starting to do weird namings because 90% of my stations are considered part of Ankara there, and it's basically run out of names, so now it's just calling them bus/tram station number whatever, and rather than, giving them various unique names. But yeah, that's got our, that's gotten stuff sorted out a little better. It'll take us a little while though to, bring in the money and recover from that. Yeah, line 16 is losing money. Excuse me. Probably because it's I don't know why that line would be losing money. It should be fine unless it's snarled up somewhere. Yeah, and it's losing like nearly $1 million. Jeez. I mean, it's only full one way, but it's direct enough that shouldn't be too big a problem. But it is. That being said, it is losing a lot. I don't know. Maybe that. I mean, it is at a bit of a dog leg, but it's not that bad. I mean, a lot of those sorts of lines will become a lot more profitable once I have the 80-kilometer-an-hour cars, and then I can upgrade them to be faster, which will just make them generally more profitable. But I don't know. I mean, there we go. I guess the train just came in, so it isn't losing that hard. It's just, not spaced out very evenly, I guess. And I'll bet you another train will come in fairly soon that'll bring it up even better. Let's see. Yeah, and there's another one for that line that's getting ready to drop off. Yeah, I think that line is either just barely profitable or just barely losing me money. Not actually losing that much, because when this guy comes in, that's going to drop from about $1 million to not much at all. I mean, we pull this guy up. Yeah, I mean, this line I think is losing me money, but it's not losing me a ton of money, and it's helping to keep production going in other places. It's keeping production going here, which is making me money on those various lines. I mean, it's not the best, but it's working. We now have actual trucks, but I don't believe they're that much better than the wagons, so I'm not going to do, especially with the current financial situation, I'm not going to do any mass replacing. I do think, though, that it is going to be worthwhile to try and get the line there sorted out sooner rather than later. Well, let's see. How much is this? This is this has leveled up too, so it can bring in 800 of each resource, so we can hook up the other iron mine. I mean, it's just going to continue overstocking it, but that's fine. So yeah, yeah. Let's pause the game real quick and get that done. So what we're going to do, we're going to go into here and let's see, which line is the grain line? The grain. Oh no, it would be picking up the grain from here. So which line is the grain line? So line 7 is the grain line. So we're going to go into here and take line 7. And so after there, on the way back, you're going to stop off there real quick. And then the other line that's here is line 17, which we're just going to take the one vehicle from that and move it onto line 7. And then we're going to come into here and just delete line 17. Now, that's definitely going to hurt our stone transportation, but it will up the grain transportation. And then now if we put a few trucks onto both halves of the iron line, so let's see, can we get 10? Okay, we need to select all, but not those two, because those are for the bus line achievement thing. And these guys are going to go onto that purple line there. And let's see, do we have a truck depot out this way? We have that one, which is about the same distance, really. But I don't think it has anything in it, so it'll probably be a little easier to use it. So yeah, and then this one is a bit shorter, so we can probably get away with maybe 6 to start with, and those will go on to not line 2, line 22. And then, of course, as time goes on, we'll need to get more trains onto that new combined line in order to get it up to a rate of 400. I believe this is it. That's line 7. Let's put departing signals on all the stations. That'll smooth things out a little bit. Let the trains pull most of the way out while they wait for stuff. Because yeah, for the length of train we have right now, the station is way oversized, but I want this to be, you know, a permanent hub. So, but yeah. Let's see. So we've got a decent few vehicles on this line. We've got one fairly new one, and then a bunch of older ones. Eventually, we're gonna replace all of these with newer rolling stock because I think 1910 is when the next generation of cars unlocks, and at that point, we're gonna be replacing basically everything. We're gonna be upgrading all of the cars to the faster ones and upgrading the engines to faster engines. But yeah, I don't like the way that it does this stuff. I wish there was an easier way to, you know, like tell it to not modify roads that were already down, because the issue is it tries to snap that arched bridge section straight. Although, actually, let's see, that's one piece, so it might not. You know what? I'm not gonna dare mess with it. See, there's the 6 trucks for that line coming in, and see, this should be, yeah, that's shipping, and they're picking up. Let's see, what's the rate here? We only actually need rate 200 right now, which is it's 88. So let's double that real quick, and then we'll add more until we hit 200. Let's see that. There we go. That's at 200. Because right now we're just basically taking advantage of the grain line to bring iron ore back. And so anything that's more than that is not worth it. And this one, yeah, they haven't actually started delivering yet, so they're not going to start. That rate is going to adjust by a lot. Although, seeing as it is fairly low. I think we are safe to just double it real quick, and that'll get the new trucks started coming out, and then it'll start adjusting once everything's actually on it. Yeah. Fortunately, we are actually profitable again, and that's nice. It's always nice to not be, losing stupid quantities of money, especially due to something as stupid as getting to set a switch that put in a double slip. But yeah. Let's see. But yeah. And that line should actually be making us a bit of money just transferring the iron ore like that. And we now have some waiting on the platform. So it should be line 7 that's loading up. It is. Oh, that says that this guy. Oh, this guy's. What is this guy doing? What are you doing, train? What are you doing? You weren't pulling up to the signal, so you clearly weren't trying to leave. Oh yeah, that train got confused, didn't bother telling me, and now everything's backed up. No wonder we're not as profitable as we should be. Jeez. Look at all this. It's, yeah, Jeez, what were you doing, Train 10? And why didn't you tell me you were stuck? Jeez. No wonder we were struggling to be profitable. Jeez. Well, that solves that mystery. Hopefully, I'm amazed that just the, various external lines that didn't use this hub were, managing to keep us at all, not just completely losing it. I'm honestly impressed that the other lines were running that well. Yeah, so that guy's dropped off, and he's now taking a full load of iron ore up, which he's then going to drop off there and pick up stone and then run that up. And because, ooh, no, we want this on the other terminal. Yeah, we want this on the bigger terminal so that it can store up more stone waiting for it. But yeah, I said, even once this sorts itself out, that probably isn't going to ship the full 400 rate of stone, but it should ship at least 200 rate of it. And as we go, we'll get up so that that whole system is shipping 400 rate. I mean, it'll only be half full on the grain, but it's going to be shipping 200 from there to there, and then 400 from there to there, and 400 from there to there. And so it should be profitable, because even just the 400 both jumps on the way back should be enough to make it profitable. And then the fact that it's hauling a half load of grain all the way down the map will make it even more so. So yeah, that should help it out a lot. Hey, there we go. There's the 80 km/h stuff. So yeah, we're gonna need to save up a lot of money before we do that, because it's not worth it unless we do the entire main line upgrading in one go. But yeah, at some point here very soon, we are going to upgrade the entire main line. And let's see, what's our fastest engine right now? So our fastest engine is actually currently the PV here at 64, or the OB, which is more powerful but only does 60. I think we'll go with the PVs, and unless we get another engine fairly soon, which we probably will. In fact, I think I'm going to wait until we have a 80 km/h engine, and then we'll upgrade, not like the external lines, like this little shuttle line here, I'm just going to leave that with the old stuff. You know, that's not going to mess with anything. Same with the iron shuttle there. I'm probably going to, in fact, the iron shuttle I think needs additional rate, so I'm going to move stuff from some of the other lines onto that. I mean, the iron shuttle does actually mess with this area a little bit, but if I have to, I can, add a third track just for the iron shuttle and just run it, with one mega train. I'd rather keep it double tracked. So I might actually upgrade the iron shuttle too. But and I think I'm going to get rid of most of the cars, but I'm going to keep some of the engines. I don't know. I'll probably keep some of the stuff in reserve just because it's good practice to have stuff sitting in, just in storage ready to whack out for no cost. Because then even if you get in a really tight situation, you can put another train out onto a line, even if you are, in negative money. And that can sometimes just really help, is just having the ability to do things, just as it whip an engine out of storage and just get a train going for free, basically. Yeah, though these guys are starting to get themselves sorted out. Yeah, we got a little bit of clipping here, but I'm not going to bother budging that signal back. But yeah, I said, unfortunately, this got so clogged up that before we can really do much of anything, we have to just let everything work itself loose, and that's going to take a little while before everything is spaced back out again and is no longer, just one big nasty clump. Let's see, the goods here yeah, they're producing, and I did put in that line so they're shipping. What line is shipping for that? I know I had one that is. No, that's just an extender there. Where is the thing that's yeah, I mean that's that iron line. Yeah, there's not Where is that shipping from? Okay, so this has goods on that. Oh, okay, yeah, I just ran it direct all the way down. Yeah, that's right. Okay, so yeah. And that's probably part of our unprofitability too, is that this line is just running basically empty until this catches up. Because yeah, I mean it appears to be receiving and continuously consuming. Just it'll be a little while though before the yeah, and the snarl cut that off at a real bad time. It's going to take a little while for the plastic to start building up again. I mean, it's all sitting on the platform here. We got 40 some plastic on the platform there. Just as the food trains needed to bring that back, and the food trains were all jammed up. So, but yeah, there's probably additional trains full of plastic coming in. Just yeah. Line 5 has got is doing decent now. It is bringing the plastic back down. This is going to start upgrading slowly but surely. And yeah, and then that'll send more goods on that line 24, which will gradually become more profitable. So yeah, we are getting stuff, put back together. Just we're definitely, sitting right on the edge of where we're profitable. Yeah, let's see. Now that stuff has started to even itself out. Let's see. Yeah, line 7's at 275 right now. So, yeah, we can get it better than that, but it's going to take us a while. And I don't think it's particularly worth buying any new trains at the moment, just simply because I want to save up like, 10 mil or so and just do a massive fleet overhaul, just all in one fell swoop. Just, basically sell off, just about everything and just upgrade, basically the whole main line to go at 80 kilometers an hour. Basically anything that the part that, runs on like this section of track needs to all be about the same speed. But yeah, unfortunately though, this area has gotten so snarled up. And especially this line there is just clogging the heck out of stuff. Jeez. But yeah, I mean, it's gonna take it a little while before stuff, gets itself sorted. But yeah, I said, although we're getting a decent amount of money coming in now. Now that things have started to unstick themselves, we are definitely profitable. That's for sure. Oh, how I want to try and redo that bridge, see if I can get it better. But nope, not gonna mess with them. I'm not gonna mess with bridges again this episode. Not unless it's an actually necessary bridge, in which case I'll go ahead and, take the time to make it a decent bridge. But I'm not going to unnecessarily mess about with bridges. Nope, not today. Anyway, okay, so yeah, these guys are now producing pretty good. They're still only shipping 100 because that's all, because these guys haven't leveled up yet, but that's fine. They're mostly just piggybacking off of the pre-existing planks delivery and just dropping off on the way home, which is perfectly fine. Yeah, and these guys are starting to get in a decent amount. They're shipping out 33 now, or 31. Yeah, and it's going to keep ticking up. And they've got a decent amount of plastic stored too, so they're going to level up fairly soon. Just need to wait for that to tick along. Actually, I'm going to take this and I'm going to just pin it up in the corner so we'll be able to see when it does start to level. Let's see. What else do we have? I mean, this section of line's running pretty nice. Yeah, no, we know, but yeah, yeah, okay, yeah, the backup's only to here now, so yeah, that snarl's basically gone. Yeah, it's just the last few trains filtering through, which is fine. Yeah, I said it was mostly just all the small trains on that grain line. It probably would do us good to merge some of those into bigger trains, but for now, it's fine. Once it gets unsnarled, it'll be totally fine. Yeah, we're up to like 7.2 mil. You could potentially start upgrading some of the stuff. Let's see. So line 5 is going that way. So we've got a PV, a GV, and a Class T on those ones. So let's see. What did we settle on using? I think it was the PV was the fastest. Yeah, the PV is 64. The GV is 55, and the Class T is also 55. So really, any trains we have, I don't think there's a single one that's other than the Farley, which I don't think we ever used. I don't think there's a single one that's below 50. The Class B. If we have any Class Bs, those wouldn't benefit from upgrading at all. But the rest of them actually would upgrade from, or be given benefit from the faster cars. Line 21 is actually now under rate now that we've been going for a while. So I think line 21 is going to be my first one that I'm going to modify. So what I'm going to do is, so this guy has 105 capacity. So I'm going to keep the same engine, because that engine does 60, so it will gain some benefit. And we're going to put on the newer tank cars and bring it up to about 105. So yeah, we'll bring it to 108, which, yeah. So yeah, we'll bring it to there, which will actually make it a little bit shorter, I believe, with the capacity. And then I'm going to try and clone it. Nope, not enough to clone it. So let's see. We'll need 6.6 to clone it, but that'll up the rate on that slightly. Not very much, because, mind you, because it's going to, be stuck behind the slower trains. But we are going to gradually upgrade, each individual line up to the faster wagons, and then when we unlock a engine that's, faster than 65 or 64, whichever it was, we're just going to do a mass fleet upgrade and just, get the faster engine on basically everything. And I think that at that point, we're also going to, standardize the train length a bit. I mean, obviously, then we'll start the process all over again as, newer and newer engines unlock. But I think whenever I do basically an era upgrade, get the faster wagons and then get a train that can use them to their full potential, I'll then just bulk upgrade everything. And as I said, once again, standardize the train length for the main line. Actually, you know what might be better than trying to work on getting everything that's on the main section of the main line upgraded? Because we've only got 3 lines that pass through that section of the main line, whereas this section has 5, and they're all bigger lines too. So we could probably afford to upgrade those 3 lines much sooner. See, I'll probably do those first because we can get the benefit out of them easier. But see, next time we get a big train come in, we're going to want to duplicate this guy. He's currently at rate 74, and let's see, how much is well, that's shipping to 2 places, but that one's at rate 74 right now, and this place is demanding 200. So yeah, we can definitely do with an upgrade. And this is close to 300 production, which is where it needs to be. I mean, we'd like to get it all the way up to the full 400, but 300 is what it needs to fully supply everything it's trying to supply, at least right now. But yeah, as soon as anything drops off, and if we don't have to pay money first, we can go ahead and duplicate this. Oh, nope, that's not quite enough. It was 6.6 something. Come on, something drop off before I pay, and I pay a bunch of money. No. Well, so we'll keep an eye on that money, and we'll go ahead and duplicate this guy. Although I will say, I do like those tanker wagons. They are pretty nice looking. So, And we do have our first train with a max speed that's above 50, which is going to be nice. But it is going to take a while before, he's actually going to be able to use that increased speed. Oop, I think that might be enough. Yep, there we go. Spent basically all the rest of our money to get another new engine. So yeah. But anyway, though, let's see. Since I don't appear to have anybody, I don't appear to have anybody who's actually watching live at the moment. Yeah, the one concurrent viewer I'm pretty sure is the preview box. So since I don't appear to have anybody who's actually watching live, and anything else I do is just going to be a lot of waiting, which is pretty boring unless I have somebody to chat with, I think I'm going to go ahead and cut the stream short, pause. Oh wow, and I just realized I haven't been running the music at all. Well, I'm going to pause the date, cut the stream off there, and I'm just going to let it run until I have like 20 some mil. Just enough money that I can actually, legitimately start on the mass upgrading. But anyway, I think that's going to be all for today. Yeah. I'll try and remember to actually turn on the audio on the music next time. Well, bye.